I'm gonna do this right here. So here we go. This is it. You're gonna go here. You can look on your old iPad thing, and you'll see Final Cut Pro for the iPad is there, right? It is there, ready to go. All you need to do from this particular point is jump on over to the Apple Store, and you can get it. So let me open up the App Store on the computer. This was funny. Actually, let me see if this will work. Did it make it to my phone yet? I had to show you guys something what I thought was hilarious. See, listen, creators. Hold on. I'm gonna send this over here real quick to my computer from my phone. I'm gonna come back to here. Oh my goodness. What a day. What a day. Holy God. Thank you. MarineX is in the building. All right. We're going to pretend like none of that never happened. Okay. Gang, if you're brand new around here, today's the day we're going to jump into Final Cut Pro for the iPad. I didn't actually download Logic yet, but I'll do that while we're doing that. Today we're going to do Final Cut. Maybe we'll step on Logic on the weekend. If you're brand new around here, please let us know that you're brand new so that everybody can give you the alohas and show you around the room, show you how things work, so forth, so on, etc. B, immediately after this, I'll pop into the Discord for like 15, 20 minutes, whatever, for all of the people that are members so we can, you got anything more specific, deeper questions, whatever, jump in. If you'd like to join the Discord, it's easy. DocRock.live/Discord. Get in when you fit in. Okay, now, if you know somebody who is thinking about editing, have been like sitting on the fence, they just kind of need to know this information, send them a message, send them a tweet, whatever, send them a link to this video, get them over here. And I would appreciate it if you would tweet this out, Facebook it, whatever you do to share to your social medias, because I think this is one of those situations where this is stuff where a lot of people need to know this and people are going to find out like last minute and late. Now, before we get started, I'm going to pop this video up here real quick as an overlay. Doesn't really need sound. And I'm going to bring this down. And the reason why, here, stop this video real quick. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is what I mean when I say as a creator, we can never underestimate what we think that people should just know, okay? For me, I think it's one of these situations where I would just assume. I've been a Mac person for years. I've been on this iPad since the day they came out. I would assume everybody and their mother would know exactly where to get an iPad app for their iPad. I would assume that. But I see there's actual questions there's actual questions like where do you download the app? And I'm like, what? Where do you download iPad apps? I download mine from my iPad into the App Store. So hey, it turns out that you should never just assume what people know because hey, some people really ain't gonna know. So it is just one of those things. Okay, so thank you, MarineX, for catching my mic mute. And then now we go. I'm just checking to make sure we're caught up real quick. All right, cool. So anyway, this is me downloading this bad boy from the App Store earlier today. So let me grab this and just put this here. I know it's going to look weird, but you know what? I don't mind looking weird for you guys. That sounded dumb. All right, let me put this here. And then I'm going to go into Squircle mode real fast. I'm going to throw this here. And I'm going to cover a lot of this picture up. All right, so this was weird to me, so I think it's very worth showing you guys. I came in here, I'm expecting it to be on the front page. It's Apple. but it wasn't on the front page. So I'm scrolling around looking, and I don't know why something in my brain said record this, and I did. So I'm doing all the things, I'm looking all the places where it should be, and yo, ain't none of it nowhere to be found. It ain't nowhere to be found at all. So then I'm like, okay, let me just click on the old apps thing and look across here. Nowhere on the store to be found. I'm like, hold on, this is absolutely weird. This is beyond weird. So I go in, I type in video editor. Again, nowhere to be found, right? And this is me. I recorded this. This is not live, right? Uh, and still, I could not find it. I was like, yo, this is psycho. So I literally just typed in Final Cut Pro, and then it came up with a story. Final Cut Pro comes to the iPad. From here, I press the getting button. That's kind of weird to me. I just want to say that's kind of weird to me. Now I didn't go any further than that because I wanted to start from jump with you guys, right? So looking here, this is a live view of my iPad. Now, if I were to quit the App Store and bring it back, boom, it's there. It's actually here on the front page. But it was so weird to me that it wasn't there. So, Neil, if you can't find it, I understand that the European stores might be a little bit different. If you can't find it, try just literally typing it in just in case. Another thing that you could do, which I don't know if it's going to work because I tried it to go to Australia to grab it earlier and it didn't work. But you can go into your settings and then change to a region. Did I have my settings up from the last time I was messing around in here? So you can go to settings and then you can go down to language and region and you can click on a region and switch it to the United States real quick to see if that works. That may or may not work. I've used it in the past to download Japanese apps. Anyway, so now at least on the front page, they might have been editing it live while, we were doing all of that. Okay. So anyway, here is the old iPad situation. Now, as you can see, I've already downloaded it, but before I press the open button, let me come back over here to the browser again. Another thing that I wanted to give you guys is I put this in the description, but I'll paste it into the chat right now. Boom, chankum. Okay, so I pasted it into the chat. These are the clips that I downloaded. I think I got them all. Hopefully, if I missed anything, just use whatever clip because we're not really trying to edit a finished product today. We're just trying to show how the parts work, okay? So hopefully that should get us where we need to be. Let me go into the control room because I just need to make sure that I can see what you see when you see it. Don't leave that. Don't leave that. Hold on. I also if you have Epidemic Sound, I haven't downloaded this sound yet, but this is the sound that I'm going to put. If you don't have Epidemic Sound, just pick any sound. It really doesn't matter. Again, we're just trying to go through the basics over here. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to make sure that we got everybody on the same shooting match. So go to Pexels. You can pull these clips and download them to your iPad. And I'll show you on the iPad like how I did it just to make my job easier. But, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. So since I'm here on this page, let me copy this to my clipboard and then go to my studio. And then I'm going to go to the live back channel so I can see you guys. Okay. All right. Now we are in there like swimwear, as the kids say. So let me go to the old iPad and pull up a linky link. Close a bunch of stuff. And then paste in this link. Boom. Let's go to the old iPad. Okay. So here's my iPad. These are the clips. If I wanted to pull down the clip and make sure you had it, let's go to the swimming pool clip right here. I'm just going to hit the download. It's going to pop up. You're going to see this. I'm going to say yes, download. When it's finished downloading, you're going to get a little thing at the bottom that says where you want to put it, right? Let's see. Actually, maybe Safari just does it differently. I think I did these in Chrome. Oh, okay. Good news, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for reminding me that. I hadn't done that yet. But yes, there is an update for the Final Cut Pro. Let's go check over here. There's an update to Final Cut Pro to make sure that you have it fully functioning with the iPad. So that is good to know. All right. Now, what I'm curious about is as I saved these into um as I save these into my iPad, if maybe what happens is on Chrome, it makes you put it somewhere, and Safari might have just dropped it into the photos. So I'm checking the Photos app real quick just to see if Safari dropped it in the photos. Safari might do that because they have different permissions. And no, it didn't do that either. Okay, so let me just go here. I'll show you what I did. Let me pop here, and then let's pull down that swimming pool clip again. Let's say I want to download it. It brings up a page like this. At the bottom, it says download. So I hit that. It's downloading. And then it says open in. So I pressed open in. And then I went to my files. And I have a folder called FCPI in my files. So on the side, I legit made that folder. If you don't have that, you could do on my iPad. You can hit this plus sign to create a new folder. You're going to get an untitled folder, right? You can name that folder whatever you want to name it. I named mine Marine X, right? And then you can go ahead and hit the save button, and now you have this folder. So you can hit the save button again, it will drop the file in that folder. For me, I have this folder called FCPI. I'll just go ahead and hit save, and then that's how you move it from the web into your iPad. Now, one of the questions that came up right away is, can you use it with an external SSD? And at this moment in time, no. And I know that's going to freak some people out, whatever. But I mean, you're editing small projects, and oh, this is going to be bad. I can't show you that. Hold on. Let me almost mess myself up. Let me go over here and go back to general, and then go to about, and make sure we go right past the. Oh, you can't. I can't. Oh, will it stay? Okay, that stayed. No, I'm gonna screenshot this. Anyway, I was gonna show you. I have a 2 terabyte iPad, so I don't really care that I can't use SSDs. But if you don't have a 2 terabyte iPad, most people are not going to edit anything full length. So majority of what you're going to edit will work, especially if you're doing primarily social media stuff. You should be fine. But yeah, let me stop that. Anyway, so let me go ahead and press open. This is first time launching. I haven't launched it prior. So it says, welcome to Final Cut Pro for the iPad. I did see Marine X had a question. And so should I wait to use my 1 month free trial after WWDC and more features update? WWDC is in June. Which literally starts. Let's see, WWDC I believe is June 6th or 7th. Let's double check. WWDC 2023. What are the dates? Ha, June 5th. Ha. All right, so that is today. What is that? That's like a week and a half away, or 2 weeks away to be exact, I believe. Let's investigate. Ba, ba, ba. He goes over here. He goes to the calendar. June 5th is exactly 13 days away. So would I wait? No, I wouldn't. Why? Because even if you burn your free month, it's only $5 after that. I mean, free month and $5, and at the end of the next month, you're like, you know what? I hate it. $5. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't wait. You know, I don't know. Maybe don't go fully annual until you know you about that life. But yeah, there you go. So that's what I would do. And then let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so let's press continue. All right, do you want to try monthly or try yearly? I am doing this. End the story. Did you go? Midnight time to play these games. You're all set. Boom. Start editing a demo project. Hey, look, I downloaded all of this footage for nothing. It's actually in there. Anyway, let's go. Let's just download the demo project. Let's just see what they do. All right, it's spin rating. I got fast download speed. Done. 17 videos, no folders, and San Francisco collection. Rice-a-roni, that San Francisco treat. Here, let's do this. Let's put this on here too. And let's go to Squircle. Boom. Do one of those. Sorry, I'm tweaking. I can't help it. It's part of my nature. Press this. Hit on the old zoom pan. And then. All right, let's go. Yay. Now you can see. Hands on. All right. So let's go in here. Looking at the interface real quick. This is what I do when I get into the game. I hit the little buttons. All project settings, account, whatever. Let's check out settings. Scroll direction. Clockwise. Okay, so that's when you're using your side finger scroller. Of course, you know there's only two choices to that. You can clear the cache or remove all your downloads. That is cool. Go to my all project section. I hit on the 3-button little dot here in the top, and then you can import footage from here. Import a Final Cut Pro project or an iMovie for iOS project. I use iMovie iOS barely. I don't even know what's in there. You can download the demo project, which is cool. That's already in there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. If you press on here, you can share the video, export the video, export the audio, export a Final Cut Pro for iPad project, or you can just export all the project media. Boom. You got a pencil in here so that you can name it, of course. I'm not going to mess with it for now. And then what else is in the old face of enters? You got to 86 that. Stop that. So that way the thing goes away. Okay. So come here and then stop that. Oh, I wonder if this will pick up my iPad in. Yes, it did. Hold on. My mouse is here. So yeah, this is my mouse because I'm by my computer. So, you have the what you call it thing. So then it works. Look, I don't want to rename it. All right, cool. So if you want to generate a new project, you would press new project. You'd come in here and you name it whatever you want. And then you have your timeline format. You can set for automatic or custom, whatever it is. And then you can press continue. And then you have a place to import files from wherever. And you can do start with blank. So they'll do this one for start with blank for just a second. Universal control. Thank you, Beto. Why my brain could not get that word out of my face, I have no idea. Anyway, so this is the basic interface. And the reason why I didn't load the demo project right away is I want you to just see the interface as we go, okay? So started from the top while we're here, there's the title. That would allow you to dip in and out, of course. You can see the buttons highlights itself. You have this button here is to import photos and files. And it's funny because I think a lot of people, maybe your iconographic brain would say import should be the arrow out, but no, the arrow out is for export. This is the arrow in. And it's a real easy difference. Some of y'all that's not used to understanding iconography as a language, it might throw you off, okay? So here's the camera. If you wanted to use the camera, they have the built-in camera situation here, which can do like ProRes camera. And yeah, I like to do while using that because I like my stuff on there. Oh my God, my stream thing is dirty, but there's the pro camera. You can do slow-mo video. You have all of that. We maybe come back to the camera. I personally will probably never record on my iPad, but trust me, I have done it in a pen, so I shouldn't say that. You have the pencil, which is cool. Let's pull up this, and then let's do ALOHA. Little Hawaii in my day. All right, we got that. Uh, let's press this and go fatter. And then say done. And if we press play, whoa, that's cool. That is cool. All right, so you know you can draw. That works. Never mind. Anybody say anything about my handwriting? We're kicking you out. Wait, let me put the pencil back. I'm trying to do it from like mouse slash finger first before we get to the pencil because there are going to be people like, I don't want to spend 129 bucks for a pencil. Anyway, so you can press that. That's your export buttons from inside here. You have this icon in order to just see the middle timeline. This will allow you to see the timeline plus the info on the side. This brings up your effects. Then there's transition. Then there's titles. And then there's backgrounds, right? There's objects. And then my mouse just went crooked. Come back, come back, come back. Okay. I'm going to have to do this with my fingies. Soundtracks. All right. So we got that. Bring the mouse back. Soundtracks. All right. So in your soundtracks, these are the ones. That's not listening to you. Not listening to you, Luis. So here's some music. Man, I wonder if YouTube is gonna hit us with you've been using look, see what here's why it's good to have a 2 terabyte iPad. You just download the dang sounds. You're not sitting over here tripping going, I can't download these sounds, all 40 of them, because I don't have no space. Boom. Get that space, player. Boom. Download, download. I'm just getting them all. These songs might absolutely be horrible, but me not care. We got them. Okay. Known chemicals. That sounds like the kind of song I might like. All right, cool. So the soundtracks is in there. Again, you got your objects. If you need some text generators, I need a button here that just says download all because I know I got space. Here, let's throw in a thumbs up real quick, just out of pure craziness. And put that here. Where did my last aloha end? It ended here. Bang, bang, bang. Pop this right here. And boom, in there. See, that is cool. That is cool. Super simple. If we go to my objects, transitions, that's all in here. Now, this button here on the side, it's showing you your jog wheel situation, right? So you can jog back and forth. If you don't need that jog wheel, hey, don't do that. If you don't need that jog wheel, you can turn that off, and now it's not in your way. You see what I'm saying? So that's there. And then we have this button here, which will get you in tutorials. See, listen, you got tutorials in there like swimwear, right? And K-Walk, you're asking me a question that I don't know the answer to because I just downloaded this thing, like all of us. Open box are used. I have a thing about this. I trust Apple Refurbished when it comes from the Apple Refurbished store. I'll get an open box from Best Buy here's the thing about Best Buy. Some of the employees will let you open it and check it. Some of the employees, they think they can't do that. They can absolutely do it, but the problem with Best Buy, not all the employees know what they can and cannot do, right? So, yes, if you can, go to the Apple Refurbished store, get a good deal, or get an open box from like Best Buy or something of that nature. Me personally, though, on the iPad, maybe I would do it. On computers, I really don't like that. I did it once or twice, and I don't know. It's not worth a couple $100 to me. I'd rather have it where I know exactly what the heck is going on because it's mine. All right. So anyway, let's put this here at the very beginning and do what K-Walk said and go over here and press the old emanate button. Man, bring this mouse over here. So highlight that, press the animate button. And oh yeah, you can do that. So you can, man, I want this mouse to stay over here. I have it too close. I need one more machine in the middle. Because what happens is my teleprompter monitor is actually the third. So when I pass the edge of this monitor, it actually wraps back into my teleprompter monitor. So it's a long walk for me. Anyway, so we're gonna take the thumb and put it over here, hit the keyframe, then I'm gonna put it here in the middle, pop it up to about like right there, make the keyframe, and then give it a little twirl. Make the keyframe, and then go to the edge. Make the keyframe. All right, so K-Walk, you're in there like swimwear. My milkshake. Hey, where'd it go? I didn't do a good job. Back up the keyframe. Oh, I took it too far. Back up, back up, back up. So let's do the undo. There we go. Now what if it works? Ba-ba. There you go. I got it. So you can, I'm sure you can get in here and tweak out on the animation as you zoom in the timelines and things like that. But yes, you can animate that thumb. To animate drawing the words, you have to do it like Procreate and do a frame by frame each section when you draw. I don't know. That didn't do that. I just did it. I just wrote and it worked. You know what I'm saying? I literally just wrote this in and it did it automatically. All right. So back to the old interface. We covered this side. What else? What do we have down here? If we press this button, we got the viewer background is black. We can do it as white, or we could do it as checkerboard. I tend to always use black, but sometimes I've had reasons where checkerboard was really helpful. Playback, we can do performance because my iPad quick like that. I like how you can put in guides to help you, safe area to help you. I don't really use that, but I like having the snap in there. And then you can turn on your video scope. That's going to be more for your color correcting. And then your viewer option, you can go full screen or you can do picture in picture, like this. Ooh, I like it, I like it a lot. Okay, exit the picture in picture. That's going to probably come in handy for people that's smart. They added this, so if you have an additional monitor and additional monitors connected to your Mac, then you can separate them. To your iPad, you can separate them. Very cool. I think that covers a lot of this. Let's go back and mess with the actual project. So let's go to edit. Boom. Wow. Let's just give it a play and see what they do. I wonder if my iPad will making the noise. No. So let me do something real quick. I'm going to come in here at 50.
I don't remember the last time I got to celebrate Lunar New Year in the Bay, but I'm glad I'm finally home. Lunar New Year symbolizes the beginning of a new year and represents the desires for a new life. It's a time to reflect and celebrate a year of your hard work.
Fam, that is pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. And I guess let's just talk about this from the very, very beginning, right? Let me tell my iPad to be quiet for a second. It is super close to what Final Cut looks like out the gate. But it's different enough to match. So for instance, if I come over here and I press this bad boy to get my joggy wheel, look, you got your jog wheel, you can kind of move back and forth, right? So I like that. That makes life a little bit easier, right? But you can also get really finite with this, which is a little bit harder to do in the desktop interface. So I think that part in itself is cool. You have your timeline snapping option right there, snapping on and off. That's for when you're lining things up, if it kind of like jumps into place, right? You have your position on and off. Sometimes you need to make a clip longer, but you don't want to mess up your timeline. Let me hide that. Inside options, you have both of those available to you. You can expand all the clips or collapse the clips. You can show the playhead, and you can turn on whether you want to hear the audio scrubbing. I normally do. You can go into your appearance and you can make the clip height larger for those of you folks that are, you know, um, lots of years behind the candle blowing out. You can make those much larger, right? And then you can put on your audio meters. Where did it land? I don't see where it landed. Oh, it landed on the side. Okay. So now that I turned on audio meters, if I move this, you can see the side is moving there for us. Boom. Yeah, right, Neil? I like the fact that the UI is very similar to the Mac. It will make the workflow a lot easier for those of you that have, that sort of level of experience, right? It will make things a lot easier. Okay, so that part looks good. Um, I like how you can see if I come here to this audio track, if I double click it where I did something, it worked for like a split second and it went away. Oh, two fingers. If you two finger tap it, you get cut, copy, expand the audio components, and delete. So let's press expand the audio components. That is there. That's cool. You have inspector here. Oh, nice, nice. So in the inspector, let's press this, and that works. I have volume offset, pan, fade in, fade out, voice isolation, loudness, and any audio effects I might want to add there. Oh, let me unmute that so we can hear.
I don't remember the last time I got to celebrate Lunar New Year in the Bay, but
Okay, so this is the background music that's going on right there. So, you can add in various audio effects. Right now, we have a single band EQ, which you can rock on. Go in here and adjust that. And then you had the compressor that was available to that right now as well, which is good because, many of the apps that are available for this kind of use doesn't have any audio adjusting. So that's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and just try this. Let's crank the compressor up to 4-1. See what the difference is.
I don't remember the last time I got to celebrate Lunar New Year in the Bay, but I'm glad I'm finally home.
That's cool. I like the fact that we have that. That is good stuff. Here on audio clips, you can do whether it's a dual mono or single stereo. You can copy these settings. Oh, family, copy and paste audio settings are going to come in so handy when you're trying to edit a video where you've done a bunch of takes and maybe you've moved a location or whatever. So that's pretty cool there. Let's get in here. Audio effects. Again, you can copy and paste the effects, which is cool. You got voice isolation, which is available to you. So there's that.
I remember the last
Super cool. So let's get my mouse back over. Here we go. So let's collapse the audio component. And what I don't see, which would be helpful, really weird. What I don't see is I don't see the mute. Ooh, the volume has a nice little slider right here for adjusting volume. Yes, it is. It is sort of like that. Yeah, what I'm looking for, people, is I'm looking for a the keyboard shortcuts because they said they were going to work. And right now, I'm not seeing that because normally, real quick, like I would just want to mute this track, solo it or whatever, but that doesn't work with that right mouse click. It doesn't work with two fingers, right? It doesn't work with the V or the S or the M, so none of that works. But, maybe it's tripping. My iPad is a 2 terabyte M1. Boom. In there. Oh, he got it. You know what, Matthew? You're brilliant. You know why? Because this is a trick. Every program on the iPad, if you hold the command for a split second, it will bring up the keys. So here's my shortcut keys. Play, pause, blah, blah, blah. Stop, snap, show inspector. So there's a lot in here, but there is the audio ones that I was looking for, they're not in here. But there's a lot in here. The trims are good. I mean, I use that a lot on a daily basis anyway, so I'm glad to see that that's still in there. The set range is there. Really, really, really cool. Does the R just pull up the range? Okay. We got a nudge right and left is the same. Go to your endpoints and stuff is the same. Yeah, so they kept a lot of it. They kept a lot of it there. That's cool. That would make things real easy. But yeah, no simple way to solo that track. So that'll be one of my updates. Okay, listen, let's put this in real quick. Here's what's going to happen. I want you to look me straight in the middle of my big ass head as I say this. There will be 1,000 videos that come out the next 2 days saying what's wrong with the product. And they will complain and they will bitch and they will scream to each other. Why? Because Apple clips, anytime Apple up clips are on YouTube, they get lots of views. So if I made a video that says ex-Apple employee rips Apple over iPad, it will probably get 100,000 views. That's just what it is. All they got to do, feedback at apple.com. There's actually an app you can put on your phone or your iPad or your computer, feedback at apple.com. If you really care and you're not just clickbaiting and you really want it to be done, then you send an actual feedback. Normally what happens is within like the first release, a bunch of the minor stuff that can be done quickly are just done. The stuff that requires a reprogram, it'll happen in the next version. So like the SSD is not working for whatever reason, yeah, that would be good. My guess, I have no clue. This is just me guessing. It's called a swag, sophisticated wild ass guess. The reason why we don't have SSDs out of the gate is, now this is me. If I'm running the show, if I'm the person whose name I can't say out loud, product manager at Final Cut, you know who you are. I wouldn't do SSDs out of the gate either. Why? Because I've been in software releases and tech support, right? You guys have been in the Ecamm community. The Rodecaster Pro 2 comes out. Everybody gets it because they're super excited. And then everybody goes to the Facebook group and says, Ecamm's not working with the Rodecaster Pro 2. Nobody ever says Rodecaster Pro 2 is not working with Ecamm. Why is that? Well, because I'm going to answer you. Kevin's going to try to help. Rich is going to try to help. You know what I mean? Paul's going to try to help, whatever, right? So people, people are going to jump in. And so people know that if they posit a question in an active space, people will jump in. So we get blamed for it. So yeah, if I'm Apple for the first release, I wouldn't add SSDs too, because then it's going to be the SSD I bought from Costco doesn't work. Actually, that would work because it's a SanDisk, but some weird brand, uh, Gram IO, right, doesn't connect with the iPad. And yeah, so people are going to just sort of complain, right? So I understand not putting SSDs out the gate. It's better to get the other stuff handled first before you add outside things. It's similar to making an adjustment in your creator strategy. You adjust one thing at a time and try to adjust the stuff that's easier for you to control first to make sure you got that part all straight before you add some extra tool to the mix that, throws off your flow. So I understand it. No one's going to want to hear that. They just want their SSDs to work. But in a software release cycle, it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, yeah, you're correct. You're totally correct. Jeff got a new iPad just to run Final Cut Pro on the tablet. All right, here's another one, gang. Real quick before we get back. If you can swing it, if you have the ability to do so, family, Apple Card is legit. And a lot of people don't know better. A bunch of, I'm not a finance person, so I can't talk to you about this from that angle, but I can tell you personal experience. One of the dopest things about the Apple Card is that you can buy something at 12 months, no interest, right? There's no reason why brand new iPad and 12 months no interest, you can't earn that in that year. It's next to impossible. You'd have to be absolutely horrible at editing because there's so many people that want stuff edited for them. And that doesn't mean like you trying to monetize your own stuff or whatever. I mean, just like putting up something on your social media posts or your church or whatever, like, hey, I can edit these social media videos for you. And here's my, situation. So, when I bought this guy, it was M1 fully loaded iPad with 2 TB, like basically maxed out. And I believe it was something like 140 a month, something stupid. It was real simple. Anyway, Rich also just brings up now they have Apple Cash. One other thing they do, if you don't spend your Apple Cash, you can set it to go to savings and you get 4.15% interest. One of the highest interest rates in the joint is through Apple Card, but you have to have Apple Card to do it. So to me, it's actually a brilliant way to do this. Okay, back to the show. Just wanted to bring that up because I know people are gonna like lose their cookie. Add that D. Yeah, it's funny because I get the complaints and I don't want to be mean to them, but a lot of that comes from you don't own a business, so you don't know how to run a business, and then you want to tell the best business running business in the planet how to run their business. Like the most profitable business in the entire universe, and you want to tell them they did it wrong. No, they didn't. You could tell if you listen to the 10Q calls every couple of months, every 4 months. Oh God. Okay, I'm done. Then you get, you're just an Apple fanboy. No, fam, I have common mother sense. That's why. Okay, so let's check this out. I'm just long pressing on things because that's what you do when you work with one of these. You long press things and see what happens, right? Or you double tap things and see what happens. Things of that nature. Um, listen, K-Walk. If you have Apple Cash just sitting there and you have forgotten about it, don't take it out. Move it into that 4.15% Apple savings. It's brilliant. Like I couldn't believe that they're giving up that much, but I believe it's one of the highest in the industries, if not the highest. Because yeah, if you never take it out, I definitely went long times without realizing what was in there. And like it is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. Um, I doubt it. Maybe I'm sorry, I should not answer questions without putting them on screen. I don't think so. I think it might be a month or two. If that might be 6 months, it's not really that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. Is having the SSD thing really going to make or break your project flow? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Cause like I think people underestimate well, let me fix this. People overestimate and underestimate how much space video really takes up. And so it's either you go all the way over or all the way less. Anyway, yeah, this is what I was talking to you guys about. Yeah, it is 4.15% APY. That's 10 times higher than the national average. Boom. And well, why does Apple do that? They're just trying to get you. No, yeah, you're right. Because if you can save and look at your savings account from all of the stuff that you save, and they introduce a new product, and the new product is $3,000, and you're going, how am I going to pay for that? And you open up your Apple card, and your savings says you're sitting on 8. You'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to buy that. So of course they're doing it so you have cash ready when it's time for them to sell something. That's the reason why they're the most profitable business in the planet. Yeah, okay. So here's the rule. If you need the SSD, then don't download Final Cut. Just stick to using LumaFusion. I love LumaFusion. I know Terry and Wayne really well. I know a bunch of people, but yeah. You know what? This is dope. I'm just sorry. Yo, what's up, Alex? Good to see you, boss. I'm laughing at K-Walk's thing. Anyway, so if I press onto these and long press, you see I like cool how you can get to expand your audio components if necessary. You can collapse it back. Let's try move some clips. So let's just take this sequence right here with nothing connected to it, and let's pick it up. No, I just want to pick it up and move it. Oh, very simple. You can pick it up and move it. All right. I like to move it. Ooh, check it out. The things that are connected with it moved with it too. Oh, check this out. Okay. So this inertia sound clip right here is connected to this clip here. So when I pick this up, hey, stop. Fat fingers. When I picked it up and moved it, the inertia clip comes with it. You guys see that? So, if you muck up something, the undo button is right here in the top, so you can move things around that way. Open and close, so you can extendo clip in out that way. Super simple. This is actually very easy with your finger. Hey, first crash. Woo! That's cool. All right, we did a first crash. Let me see if I can replicate that. Here's this. I was moving this back and forth. And nope, it was just a random crash. Okay, those are going to happen. Version 1 people, please do not be like the people on the YouTube of, they're trying to get me because it crashed. Yeah, it happens. It just happens. Let's go. You know what? Let's do this. Let's select everything. Delete. Haha. Right? And then Shift Z. That I don't know if that works. If that brings the timeline back. So let's go drop in the clip. Command E. Here, let's do what Matt said again and hold down the Command key. Append to the storyline. Let's hit the E. That's actually, it's not Command E. I knew that. Let's grab Bruce. Hit an E. Let's get a couple dragons. E. This is if you do the social media cut, right? All right. So in the social media cut, you're going to run like that. You know what? It very might so be that it very might so be that just because I have it plugged in the Ecamm doing what I'm doing, it causes this. See, I like this Nat sound, man. I would use a little bit more of that Nat sound, brought it into Apple Loops and generated the beat. Okay, so there's a quick little 30-second highlight reel. And let's go in here, peel out a little bit of that, peel out a little bit of that. We're gonna take Bruce. Bruce is just a pan shot. So we're gonna go boom. Okay, listen, boom. This is dope. This is dope. Listen, come on. I want to show you something. Let me show you something. All right, come here. Let's get in here real quick. D Brown comes through like a boss with the $25 super chat. Okay. First of all, D Brown, I appreciate you, brother. Just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, to my Final Cut is so expensive, people. He done paid for half the year. Right there. That one super chat covers half of the year. I went yearly from the gate. And then people are asking questions about what do I do? Like, can I swing this, what man, yes, you can. Thank you, D Brown. Like legit just covered half the year in a like, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. And I just wanted to, this is my way of saying, like, just don't get so caught up in the stuff that everybody else is making noise about. Because half of those people aren't doing what you're doing. They don't think like you think. They don't move like you move, just like that. Hell, DJ, bring that back. So, again, I appreciate you, D Brown, for that. You know what I'm saying? Dragon. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all looking at me. I'm looking at Dragon. Let's go like this. Let's hit Command Backspace. All right. So I'm just going to just pull some quick cuts. Oh, actually, you know what I should do? I should put in a beat that we can cut to because I think that makes it easy. That is super fast, man. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay. Now look, you're just gonna come in here and grab the volume area. Let me see if I'm gonna grab a pencil for this one, gang. I just want to see if I can grab the volume easily. No, so you want to do it like that, and then use the slider. Oh, that's actually easier. I wish we had this in in the desktop version. It makes life a lot simpler, right? You just hit that and grab the volume. Okay, I'm gonna undo all of those for a second. Okay, can I shift? Nope. Can I draw a box around? Nope. Can I Command A? Yes. Volume down? Yes. That's cool. Okay, so that worked. Command A just did that. Gangster, because I don't really want to use that. Let's go grab an Apple sound. So this would be my objects. Slide this baby over. Go to soundtrackies. I said soundtracks. Man, my finger is not on point today. No pun intended. I like it. It's goofy, but I like it. I really, really like it. It is. Sorry, Rich. Sorry, Rich knows me too well. This is my boss, right? Right. This is my buddy in crime. But yeah, Rich knows me too well. I'm over here like tweaking out. Sorry, yo, everybody, Say good morning to Matthew Casanelli popping out of the dust. What is up, MC? Appreciate you, bro. That's how you sync your clips. Like, say, exported separate tracks from Ecamm. Yes. It's funny, K-Walk mentioned that thing about the old multicam feature. No, I started this stream with, I just downloaded it. Like, I didn't want to touch anything because I don't want people saying, oh, you have an unfair advantage, blah, blah, blah. I want everybody to just see how do you download the app, explore the basics. You don't really have to do anything. You're just, getting a feel for the place. And then today, your thing should be go create something, go shoot a reel and just edit it. And jump into Panic at the Discord and we can hang out and figure this out. Because I think what a lot of people would do is look at go, oh, that's too hard, and they won't even try. So I wanted to start from like absolute, I'm in the same spot you're in. We're all in this boat together kind of situation, and then that way nobody could use those crazy excuses. So this slider thing is actually pretty cool, right? I just the way that you like adjust volumes and stuff, like those are things that we don't have in the traditional interface that I think would be a lot easier. I like the idea of the pencil to animate the vertical frame tracking. There you go. There's another cool way, right? Boom, 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 boom. The music auto adjusts yourself to the left of your project. Okay, that's cool. That's what Luis is saying. I might have dead projects in here, but anyway, you know me, I'll cut it up the hard way. You're not tweaking, you're just working. Nah, Rich is right. I was tweaking because that's just how my brain works. Okay, so let's go. All right, so let's back this up again. Now we're going to start tweaking. Okay. Okay, I might have went a little far on that. I just need to get a visual representation here because this is just how my brain works. Okay. So I'm going to bring the slider to like right about, ooh, it's not that good. Okay, let me see if I can do it by hand. Nope, not going to allow me to do it. Apple built that in. That's okay. We won't tweak out too hard. So let me come back out. This is the kind of stuff that nobody notices in shorts and reels anyway, but I absolutely tweak out on shorts and reels. So now I know what that is. So we're going to take this first clip. Man, this is quick for me. Okay, so I just wanted you guys to see what I was doing. Now, I can go in here and take the second clips of each of these clips, and then boom. This one's a bad clip for that long tail. So I would get something maybe different for that long tail because this doesn't really do anything in that long tail. By that, I just mean like how much movement is in there. Oh, yeah. So we can take this clip. I'm going to try this. This is a Final Cut thing. Does it work? No, it does not. It was worth a try. There you go. Now we're cooking with Pam. Super cool, people. Super cool. Man, this is actually amazing, boss. Let's go import something real quick. So I'm gonna go here, go to files, go to FB. I feel like Matt Castanelli doing his I feel like Matt doing his what do you call that? Shortcuts workflow. uh no, I don't think they're in the Mac version, but yeah, that's super funny. Cause I'm like Matt will be doing his thing and then he'll be like thinking really hard. And yeah, I feel like that right now. Um, I just want to go and grab the. This doesn't match anything at all, people. Please do not count this as an editing decision. But I'm just going to go grab the Japanese version of the Mannequin Neko. Boom. Uh, boom, 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 boom. Going to have a go with Logic and Final Cut Pro. There you go. There you go. Yeah, let's. While we're importing that footage, did it come in already? Um, let's see. Project Media. Yes, it came in already. Wow. So let's grab that. Hit the E. Let's Command Z. Bring it up a little bit. This is actually super simple. Like, I don't know, man. This is easy to me. Anyway, I'm gonna stop messing with this, but just you get an idea how easy it would be to cut something like this to the music, right? And like, let's just say in some position we were going to use this for some sort of a promo thing. So if this is ending at 10, I'm gonna take this out to like 20, so that way the last couple of seconds is legit. Just where I'm gonna put the text overlay, and then we're gonna take this piece, and then we're gonna option pull it back, because that's how you do it. Hit that, and then boom. All right, there you go. So shift up arrow to get back to the home, Command Z to make it fit, and then play. You see what Luis, this thing where it finishes the audio for you automatically at the end absolutely has to come to the desktop version. Come on. That makes life mad easy. Mad easy. Like, that is super dope. So yeah, super easy to do. Let's just throw some quick transitions in the middle of them. I normally would do a different type of transitions. We'll throw a title on the top, and then again, bring questions as you come through. Let me check on you guys. That's yeah. I don't like broccoli, so I'm a Final Cut person forever. I've been using LumaFusion since the day it came out. I absolutely love LumaFusion. My brain does this quicker. Why? I mean, it just came out like this morning. I've been using it, let's see, for an hour of this hour and 5 minutes, because the first 5 minutes was me downloading it and setting it up. And in that hour and 5 minutes, I am much further in where I understand how to use the app than I was in LumaFusion because I have been using Final Cut since day one, like legit day one, ex Apple employee. My brain just understands this. I know how to use Premiere. I know how to use Avid Media Composer. I know how to use Windows. I'm Sony Vegas. Sorry, not Windows Vegas. Sony Vegas on Windows. But this, my brain just knows what to do. Even in the points where I stumble for a second, my brain figures it out right away. So yeah, you got to get in where you fit in. CapCut might be the best for 90% of y'all. It really is up to how your brain works. I Everybody loves CapCut. I can't do it. Why? Because my brain understands Final Cut. I'm a certified Final Cut instructor. See, you know when your man speak these funny ass words? Like when you go to the Final Cut Pro Global Summit, one of the people in the picture is like this. It's me. So yeah, for me, Final Cut just, you gotta get in when you fit in. Whatever works for you, whatever pops your socks. I don't think I'm doing work anymore today. Just had some video at lunch. I'm going to work on Juneteenth videos for yesterday afternoon. There you go. What Paul said. Yes, music clips only work with the music that's provided in the app, and that's because they. This is a thought process, and I wish more of the people that create music on Epidemic Sounds thought about this. Apple, as they created it, the music people that they hired to create some of those music, some of the music people they talked to, like I know for a fact that Henny was talking to them about some of this stuff in like a focus group type situation. You can build your music in a manner where it's come on, dude. I want to say templatable, but that's not really the right word. It's modular. Okay. Anybody that does a deep dive study on Martin Garrix produces his music modularly where you can pick up any one of his songs and move the parts from another one of his songs and it'll all fit and you'll never know it wasn't the song. I could do the same thing with Calvin Harris, another person that does that. So there are musicians that build their stuff in a manner that would allow this to work. And as soon as some of the, YouTube creator types that are making music figure this out, they will get way more downloads because they'll be able to sell their music through Apple. I'm going to just go ahead and put that out there. I'm going to assume that's going to be the real deal. Okay. So let's go ahead and throw in some effecties. Let's do transitions. Let's just do cross dissolves. I kind of like them. Pick this bad boy up. You know what? Let me use my finger. Whole frame. Drop it. Shorten clip to add transition. Okay. Oh, you really messed up my timing, though, gangster. Okay, yeah, that's what that did. So let's zoom this up. What I want to do is take the transition and make it smaller. It's easier for me to do inspect because that's just how it is. And let's see. Video, that's cool. There's my time. I like my transitions to be like 10 frames, not that long. Back up. Come on, player. Back up. 0, 0. Let's do, this is, assuming it's 30 frames per second, I want 10 seconds and then hit return. Haha. Now my thing should be better. Okay. Now, can you hit a T? No. So let me hold the commands again. The default transition is there. Okay, so some of that slipping and stuff doesn't really work. So what I will do is back this baby up. And then can I set this before I put it? No. 25%. No. That's not what that's for. So unfortunately, I can't do that. But maybe, hold on. Nope. I wanted to see if there was a way to set what my transition speed was going to be. And what's funny is in an actual production, I normally don't use. No, I don't want to do that. In an actual production, I normally don't use these type of transitions. I use title transitions because they work better to me. Um, but yeah, anyway. So no, that's not going to be as easy as I thought. But we'll figure something else out. All right, cool. So let's go to titles. That part is definitely going to be irritating. I don't want to do any of these lower thirds. These are pretty decent though. Headline text. A lot of stuff in here is sort of presentation oriented, which I guess makes sense. You can do backgrounds. You got objects. Then the rest is soundtracks. I really have to figure this out though. I want to be able to set the length of my transition before I put it there. You know what I mean? Because then I can also duplicate it really, really quickly, and they don't seem to have that. So definitely keep that in mind as you do some of your edits. Or if it's for social, forget the transition. That's going to take me some figuring out. I don't know the answer to that, but I will look into that more. Add to the end, add to the start, add to both. There you go. Let's try add to both. Maybe that fixes it. Not fade the color. I want to cross this off. That might help. Let's go. Pick it up. Drop it down. No, I don't want to do that. All right. I got to go research that and figure that one out because that's not going to make life fun. But, that's what we're doing. We're figuring it out. All right. So I don't have snapping turned on, which I should make life easier. And then there you go. All right. Let me check, see if you guys have any questions. I've seen people. Oh, dude, LumaFusion is dope. Most of the stuff you've seen on my social media up until now, edited with the old LumaFusion. As a matter of fact, there's a video. The last video on the channel was edited in LumaFusion, right? Because I was at NAB, so I was doing these things at the lunch table. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like LumaFusion is good. I'm not going to say it's bad at all. And I love LumaFusion. I've been doing stuff for that all the way back since Vlogmas 2020. Prior to that, even. But yeah, just my brain just understands Final Cut better. Like I like the interface. This completely matches me. All right. Anyway, I think that's kind of the basics for now. We're going to have to dive into more deeper things and figure things out as we go. Let's do one thing real quick from here. I want to come here and say, dude, you gotta admit, that's kind of crazy how good that is. One of the things that, please nobody at me about, one thing that is really horrible about this though, is that I sticking a picture of Mount Fuji in the middle of a Lunar New Year situation is pretty silly because they're not the same. Please do not mix the two cultures. It's a footage I had on my iPad. Somebody's gonna be like, this guy's a dummy. Yeah. もう本当にそのこと言わないでからもう日本の歴史全部してるよ。日本の生活もしてるよ。そしてのこの絵ともうこの絵は間違ったなんですけども同じ。そしていいよ。な ?Okay, cool. I want to be. He did that. Shut up. Leave me alone. Yes. So, the basics of it is, I think anybody can open this and chop whatever they need to chop within their very first session. I do believe that's completely possible. I think you could easily come in. Let's just do one all together real quick from the gate. Let's come back out of this project. Let's go to this project. Boom. I'm already subscribed. What are you doing? Oh, I see. You want to be like that? I thought I already did that. Let's hide the secret squirrel stuff. I switched. It worked. Anyway, so let's just take all of this out, pretend like we didn't do nothing. Bam. All right, cool. We're going to just go to the intro, hit the import. Let's go to fillets. And then I'm going to just click on a bunch of fillets real quick. We're just going to piece together, edit in a matter of time. We're going to say open. Give those a chance to import. While I'm saying what I'm saying, I legit think that anybody can download this app and throw together an edit in minutes without even really knowing what the hang you are doing. Okay? So, and again, I'm just grabbing footage that was available, so nobody say that these didn't match. Okay? Oh, this is backwards. So we're going to ignore that one. We're going to start with a different one. Let's start with this one. E. Boom. This one. E. Then we want to go to this one. E. Click it, highlight it, pull it back. And then we want to go to, let's see. This one. E, highlight it, pull it back. Right? We're just adding clips, right? We're gonna add this one. E, that's already good. Leave that where that is. And then we're gonna do a little Yokohama in the nighttime. E, and then we're at 47 seconds, so we got a little bit left to go. Just looking at coloration. Put something that doesn't match because this ain't Japan. But whatever. I like to chop the beginning and end off of some of these things, and then throw in the old Shibuya crossing in case I didn't do that because that's quintessential, and then peace out with Maneko. All right, so super simple. We did that. We're going to click on the object situation, pull over here, grab soundtracks, and then let's go for something in the old hippie hop area. They don't really say that. They got pop, they got reflective, sentimental, tension building. Ooh. Weird. Known chemicals. Or whatever, man. Oh, that's sentimental, that's why. I can do that. Reflective works. Let's try this.
Let's go. Woo! Go. Woo!
So it sounds like keep forgetting, not in love anymore. Keep forgetting, things will never be the same. Oh yeah. All right, so let's just shorten some of the ones that are kind of long. Because our goal is minute. Oh, it's 1:11. So let's start peeling. Let's just look and see where we're peeling. Okay, first thing, click that, hit volume, slide. I mean, I just love this part because it's so simple. Matter of fact, we're going to click all of these bad boys and slide because we know we don't want the sound. Maybe you want, no, I don't want any nat sound because you're just going to hear drone noises. All right, so. Okay, these are a little bit long. But again, like this is just simple stuff. So like for me, I would definitely bring this one in a little bit tighter, right? So if I'm doing and then just hit the Command B, delete that. Now we're kind of sort of in there because these are just long for what they are. Like they don't really have a lot to them. So you just get that, boom. And then we let the rest of them kind of roll. You didn't got to tweak out on the music. That was on beat by itself. Just watch it for tweak moments. Hey, sorry, don't do that. What are you doing? That was my finger hit the trackpad, sorry. All right, so we see there's a good build point right there. And we're just gonna take that Command B. Sorry, my brain is on actual B because that's what I use on my keyboard. This is a good place to stop that because it's unnecessarily long. Since we're doing the beat thing, because I can't help myself, I'm a DJ, what do you want? So simple. This is beyond simple, people. Even Gretchen can do this. I'm joking, Gretchen. I didn't even see this comment. I didn't even see that comment. Come on, Ma. That's kind of so good with all of that people moving. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take that. Bam. Delete. I'm hold Option left bracket. Automatically adjust the music to the end of the project. Right? Come on. Like this gold. All right. So here we are. We're done. Simple assignment. Replace the clip. That's it. Dude, so simple. We would have to replace a single clip because I doubled up one of the clips. But I think that for just goofballing around, like pretty freaking incredible. I'm just saying, pretty freaking incredible. Let me grab this clip, drop it on the timeline, stick it right there, click on it, and let's move this in to like right here. Bam. Now you won't even know the difference. All right, there you go. So now we just come over here, grab the impizzu, and put it here, and then do a little one of these, a little one of these, a little one of these. I can't do that one, but without laying the iPad flat, it's going to be a little bit hard. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with that. But we're going to call that in there, right? Wow, it knew that I drew it out of order, man. Come on. Like, that's crazy. So, yeah, you would just fix that. Let's just stick in the object real quick because we can. And then let's go to the old play button Rooney. And we're going to pick this up, drop it right about here. And then we're going to move it in the thing. So we go to emanate. Make sure we start at the very beginning. So we're going to pop it right here. Actually, we're going to count it here. Add a keyframe. Move it like about right there. Pop it up to here. Add a keyframe. And then let's just watch. Oh, it was on the beat. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. It was on the beat without even doing anything, just because, I ain't even going to try to act like I did that on purpose. I was going to be like, this is DJ, that's what we do. But I'm not even going to pretend to act like I did that on purpose, because that was not the case. It just happened to land on beat. So there is that, my friends. So what was it? How long was that clip? That was basically 44 seconds. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the export, and then let's do the, and let's include blah, 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 high quality, Apple ProRes. That's cool. We want to leave it there. Let's adjust this. We're going to leave it at that. We got our move. All right, cool. Color space is Rec 709. And we export. See how quick. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that joint is flying. It's flying. Gretchen. Boom. Mahalo, Gretchen. Thank you very nicely. Here, let's send this video to Jeff just because we can. I don't know why I sent it to Jeff. That was dumb. Jeff's getting a text right now like, what the heck? Why'd you send this to me? Let me do this. I'm going to do Final Cut, include all media export. And it's exporting it. And back to what I was saying about Gretchen. Thank you, Gretchen. And see again, people, here we go. We just started today, an hour and some change ago. And between Gretchen and yeah, I did, Jeff, sorry. I just couldn't help myself. Between Gretchen and D Brown, like, we covered almost everything. $5 more and we covered the entire subscription. See? That's why. This is why people just do it. Stop complaining. Apple's trying to rob me because they want to charge me $5. Just stop it. Stop it. right, there we go. So now that is at the old cuts of finals. Let me also do a save it to files. I'm going to go to my FCPI folder and then save this. Boom. So I know exactly where it is. It is iClouding right now. Oh my God, I'm sitting here trying to press OK on the screen. And then, yeah, didn't work. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I sent it to you. Oh, Jeff, well, I'll show you real quick. Um, Here's how I got the files to the iPad. Because if you look in the description of this video, oh, don't use the iPad for this. Let me go over here. Why? Why you gotta be messing with me? I swear I fixed that. Or maybe it's because I clicked this one. Anyway, sorry, Paul. Thank you, K-Walk. Now we're completely covered. See? Final Cut Pro, absolutely a wash in one day. So anyway, Jeff, what I did was I went to Pexels and I just pulled them from Pexels, right? But I'll show you because there is a little bit of a tweak when you do it. So let me go back in and make sure my camera eye is working. Okay, camera eye is working. So if I go back here real quick and go to Chrome. No. Oh, you know what? Do not hit Command Caps Lock when you mean Command Tab. Okay, so in Pexels, these are my footages, and all I did was press here and press down. You're going to get a download thing here at the bottom. So you want to press that. And then, of course, it's going to download real quick. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I'll treat you if you want it. I hit open in, and then I went to Felace. In my Felace, I created a folder called FCPI on my iPad, right? And so because I have that folder, oh, look, there's the project we did. And then I just press save it. And so it was already there. So yeah, I downloaded them this way. I can't, because I don't have my iPad hub downstairs, I don't think. All right, let me do this. Hold on. You guys are making me work today. Bag of stuff. If you want it, things gonna make me. Hub, I do have. Okay, so watch this trick. For those about to rock, we salute you. All right, so I'm gonna unplug my iPad real quick. I am going to get another shot. Shot to the heart. You're to blame. You give love a bad name. No, not Instant 360 Studio, you ding dong. Link controller. Move. Okay, link controller overhead flipped is right. Why are you coming out upside down? I don't understand. I don't understand. I said, turn around. Turn around Every now and then I get a little bit crazy when I know I'm turning around. Oh, I know why. Ha! Got it. Figured it out. Love it when a plan comes together. Love it when a plan comes together. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. So, what I want to do is plug this hubby into the iPad. Then, I want to plug in this cable and see if it passes through. It may or may not. If I go to my iPad and select, it doesn't pass through. Well, that just bites. All right, anyway. So yeah, with this particular connection, I can't show you what I wanted to show you. What I was going to do was show you how you could possibly connect the iPad and your SSD to move your files. But in my particular instance, that's not going to work with this particular hub. It's just the way this one's made. If you have a different type of portable hub, you might be able to pull this off. But let's just do this overhead and we'll see if we can make it work like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah. Yeah, DJ, bring that back. All right, so let's grab a little cable. If I have the little cable. If I have a little cable. You guys are like, man, look at that. So many wires. Yeah, player. That's how it is. That's how you keep all of your stuff at hand so you can do this. Yeah, that'll work. This one, nope, not gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that, and then we're gonna get a little closer. We're gonna pop this in. And we're gonna go to Felace. Done. Felace. Is it catching the external? There it is. There's nothing on this external. Unfortunately, I have lots of externals. So let's plug that one. Give it a second. There it is. There's nothing on there too. I like to keep these bad boys empty so that I can, be ready for my trips. No, Jeff, you can't do it in Final Cut. However, you can plug. This is why I think it's a non-issue. You can plug your SSD in like I'm doing right now, and then when you find some footage on your SSD, you just move it to your iPad, and then you can edit. It's not that big a deal, but yet, like I said, because it's fun to be like Apple ruined my life. Everybody will post about how it's messed up that you can't work off an SSD, but you can. You just move the stuff in and out. So that's what I was going to show you, but all my SSDs are empty. Why? Why are they all empty? This one is just not even working. This is a really old one, so it doesn't have the common sense to be able to run from the iPad. Yeah, it's not even turning on. So this one is okay, let me back this up for Jeff because Jeff did not understand what I did. I just needed demo footage. So I went to Pexels. If I shot the footage myself with my phone, it's on my phone. If I shot the footage with my Insta360. Guess what? It's on my phone. If I shot the footage with the Sony ZV-E1, it has, drum roll please, the ZV-E1, the ZV-1, the ZV-E10, the A7 IV, the A7 III, the A7 FX, the FX30, name it, send to smartphone. One of the smartphones can be iPad, right? So if you open up the Sony app on your iPad, everything I shoot with the A7 IV, I can send it that way, right? And like you said, you can use card reader. That also works, right? No, I don't have to. I don't have to airdrop it from the iPhone to the iPad because iCloud. Everything that I shoot on my phone ends up on my iPad anyway because of iCloud. So it's already there. That's automatic, right? Anything that I pull from a camera, pretty much everybody's camera. I think even Canon, you can send it from the camera directly to, or like what Gretchen does, I'm sure, when she's out in the savannah, in African savannah, shooting pictures with her Canon, she just plugs it to her iPhone or iPad and it's in. So, like, that's all the same. Like, I don't know. I think people are just tripping because they just want to have an SSD so that they can buy an iPad with no space and be like, hey, look, it works. And if that works, that works. I mean, that's you. I think the biggest thing that's going to throw people off is that, you know, it has to be a modern iPad. It can't be like an old iPad. And that's because it has to have a decent chip in it. So I know that that's going to upset people. The fact that it's a $5 a month subscription already upset people. And I'm just trying to like help upset people, like put all of that crazy stuff away, right? Because it's not necessary. But yeah, this particular thing does have a reader right on there. So yeah, I could pull the footage directly off of a card. Those of us that have been pulling footages off of cards onto our iPads for years, we already know what to do. And sadly, none of my SSDs that I have down here have any footage on it. So I can't show you what I was going to show you. But yeah, basically you just connect it up in the Files app, copy it to the iPad, and then edit. And then when you're done, you get rid of it. It's not that hard. It is not that hard. It is just not that hard. If I were in the old cut of finals and I looked in the imports, you can go straight to your photo library and pull down any footages that you might have already shot. So it's legit that simple. Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff is hard. It is legit that simple. Yes. Yes, I did. Right when you asked it. Hold on. I would tell you. I just said it's an M1 2 terabyte. But if we want to get real specific, it is 2 terabyte M1. I'm thinking. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I mean, that's all I could think of. Oh, I know what it is. Hello. Now remember the last terminology was Wi-Fi. I didn't get. I didn't get the crazy one. You know what I mean? Ooh, Rich, can I tell you how happy I am you posited this question? Hold on. Man, if Rich didn't ask this question, I wouldn't have not known the answer to this. So, thank you, Rich. Let me wake this baby up. All right, so I popped in here and I happened to hit on coverage, right? and it said coverage is expired, which I didn't know. Because it is May. I bought this in May, so it's correct, right? So it says I have 30 days remaining to extend my Apple Care, which I didn't know. So if I press this, it says unlimited repairs, Apple Care Plus, technical support, 30 days remaining to add it to this thing. So of course, so I hit that, and it's thinking of a number, and for $8 a month, you can continue to have Apple Care because my regular Apple Care was fixing to be up. Isn't that special? Man, thank you, Rich. Thank you. So now I can go ahead and turn that on. Ain't that awesome? I did not know that that was fixing to happen. So Rich just saved me some drama because I would have been really upset when I went to tell them I got Apple Care, and they'd have been like, "No, you don't." I don't plan on doing anything, but just in case. Thank you, Rich. See, good thing Rich asked questions. He just saved my bacon. Bam. Now we're good. Turn around. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, Jeff, I think I'm just making sure you got it right. So you can either shoot it with your phone and have it just come in, shoot it with one of your cameras. Insta360, we have the memory card reader thing. If not, get it because it's worth every dime. I think you have it. I think I saw you talk about it in the video. If you shooting with their Sony, Canon, Nikon, Panasonic, most of them have apps. K-Walk, the imaging edge has changed into something called Sony Creator. They just changed the app when the 2 new cameras came out. So they work better. Imaging Edge was always a little bit goofy. Creator apps, my experience thus far is that it's a little bit better. So check that out. And here, I forgot to do this today. Turn this on. And camera E. That's weird. Why is it in that format? This is odd. I feel like it's in the wrong format, which is strange. Oh, that is really odd. Let me see something. Yeah, that's really odd. All right. It didn't do this yesterday, but it's doing it today. Uh hmm. Anyway, that is a Sony ZV-E1. So I'll keep messing with that. Too close. There it is. Look at that. That is clean, bro. That is a very nice image. Yeah, this is oblong. It's coming in at the wrong setting. I have to fix my capture card. But that is a clean capture card. You can even see the hairy nooks. Anyway, save the drama. It's coming soon. Yeah, it's squozed, right? I don't know why. I think it might be this Elgato Game X60 thing because I was messing with it trying to help out Brian, and I think my Game 60X is being goofball. I could always refire the Game 60X. What is it called? Game Capture HD 60X. That's what it's called. Let me unplug that. Plug it back. Man, I am so starting to get irritated. There we go. I am so starting to get irritated with Elgato products. They used to be top of the food chain, and now they're just weird. Like, man, what happened to you, Elgato? You know, people that go away for summer and they come back hot, you did just the opposite. I don't know what's going on with Elgato these days, bro. They're just not. It's like they got bought by Corsair and just not in the same boat. Look at that focus though, bro. See, people out here playing games. Frederick with your Nikon. Look, ready? Quick, boom, focus. Like nobody. Anybody can read that? Herusi Tansan. Right? Look at that. Boom. It's just quick like that. Bam. I don't think it can be faded. Anyway, let me stop messing with that. Yes, gang. So I hope you have fun. Everybody, you got a month, man. Download it, play with it, see how you like it. I think it's incredible. I mean, literally, we were just goofballing around and we were able to generate something on the fly with not a lot of work. Right? Just add it to the arsenal, right? But to me, it's good. You know, I just hope that you guys have fun playing with it. We'll pop in the Discord real quick. If anybody has any questions, I'll be in there downloading Logic. Oh God, hiccups. This will give me something to teach Cosmo. Anyway, so let's get it twisted. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Gretchen and D Brown, K Walk, for the super chats. Now my Final Cut addiction has been paid for. I appreciate you guys. And then now I got to get back to work. Why do you do things like that, Doc? This is what happens when you unlock the scene to mess with something and then it goes goofy. Oh, gee, was criminy. All right, gang. I'll see you this weekend. Don't forget, you got a couple more days left to subscribe to Shore and get a chance to win. That is so weird. That is beyond weird. Couple days left to do so, and then you'll be good to go. What happens if I go like this? Oh, there you go. That's better. Couple days in the party, and you get a chance to win the SM58. And yeah, see you guys on Saturday.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine.